The Arabic alphabet or Arabic abjad is the Arabic script as it is codified for writing the Arabic language. It is written from right to left, in a cursive style, and includes 28 letters. Because letters usually stand for consonants, it is classified as an abjad. Consonants: the basic Arabic alphabet contains 28 letters. Adaptations of the Arabic script for other languages added and removed some letters, as for Persian, Ottoman, Sindhi, Urdu, Malay, Pashto, and Arabi Malayalam, all of which have additional letters as shown below. There are no distinct upper and lower case letter forms. Many letters look similar but are distinguished from one another by dots above or below their central part. These dots are an integral part of a letter, since they distinguish between letters that represent different sounds. For example, the Arabic letters transliterated as B and T have the same basic shape, but B has one dot below, O, and T has two dots above, O. Both printed and written Arabic are cursive, with most of the letters within a word directly connected to the adjacent letters. Alphabetical order: there are two main collating sequences for the Arabic alphabet, abjad and hijah. The original abjadan order, used for lettering, derives from the order of the Phoenician alphabet, and is therefore similar to the order of other Phoenician-derived alphabets, such as the Hebrew alphabet. In this order, letters are also used as numbers. This is called abjad numerals and it possesses the same alphanumeric code cipher as Hebrew gematria and Greek isopsephy. The hijah unregistered trademark A, or alifba unregistered trademark an order, used where lists of names and words are sorted, as in phone books, classroom lists, and dictionaries, groups letters by similarity of shape. Abjadīyah: the abjadan order is not a simple historical continuation of the earlier North Semitic alphabetic order, since it has a position corresponding to the Aramaic letter samek/semkat, yet no letter of the Arabic alphabet historically derives from that letter. Loss of semimicron was compensated for by the split of shin copyright into two independent Arabic letters, O and I plus or minus, which moved up to take the place of semimicron. This is commonly vocalized as follows: abjad horza yenway to the first kalaman saw €4 to the first pound karashat thorkhad. Another vocalization is abjadin horzina yenway to the first kalman saw €4 to the first pound kuras hat thorkhad. This can be vocalized as abjadin horzina yenway to the first kalman to the first pound or €4 kuras at thorkhad aligash. Hijah unregistered trademark. Modern dictionaries and other reference books do not use the abjadan order to sort alphabetically. Instead, the newer hijah unregistered trademark an order is used wherein letters are partially grouped together by similarity of shape. Another kind of hijah unregistered trademark an order used to be widely used in the Maghreb until recently, when it was replaced by the Mashriqi order. Letter forms: unlike cursive writing based on the Latin alphabet, the standard Arabic style is to have a substantially different shape depending on whether it will be connecting with a preceding and/or a succeeding letter. Thus all primary letters have conditional forms, depending on whether they are at the beginning, middle or end of a word, so they may exhibit four distinct forms. However, 6 letters have only an isolated or final form, and so force the following letter to take an initial or isolated form, as if there were a word break. For example, ox plus or minus O terahertz plus or minus O terahertz has only isolated forms, because each letter cannot be connected to its adjacent one. Some letters look almost the same in all 4 forms, while others show considerable variation. Generally, the initial and middle forms look similar, except that in some letters the middle form starts with a short horizontal line on the right to ensure that it will connect with its preceding letter. The final and isolated forms are also similar in appearance, but the final form will also have a horizontal stroke on the right and, for some letters, a loop or longer line on the left with which to finish the word with a subtle ornamental flourish. In addition, some letter combinations are written as ligatures, including loema life. Table of basic letters. Notes: see the article Romanization of Arabic for details on various transliteration schemes. However, Arabic language speakers do not follow a standardized scheme when transcribing names. Also, names are regularly transcribed as pronounced locally, not as pronounced in literary Arabic. Regarding pronunciation, the phonemic values given are those of the pronunciation of literary Arabic, the standard which is taught in universities. In practice, pronunciation may vary considerably from region to region, because literary Arabic is not anyone's native language. For more details concerning the pronunciation of Arabic, consult the articles Arabic Phonology and Varieties of Arabic. The names of the Arabic letters can be thought of as abstractions of an older version where they were meaningful words in the Proto-Semitic language. Names of Arabic letters may have quite different names popularly, but they are not provided in the article. For example, OA Delta Euro unregistered trademark is most commonly known in Egypt as IPAA, A picoampere. In Lebanon, IPAA, A section E, AO squared has two literary Arabic names, Zay and Zawy, and called by Egyptians, IPAA, ZN. 6 letters don't have a distinct medial form and have to be written with their final form without being connected to the next letter. Their initial form matches the isolated form. See also additional letters below. Further notes: the letter Alif originated in the Phoenician alphabet as a consonant sign indicating a glottal stop. Today it has lost its function as a consonant, and, together with your Euro unregistered trademark and WAW, is a mater lectionis, a consonant sign standing in for a long vowel, or as support for certain diacritics. Arabic currently uses a diacritic sign, I-Euro, called hamza, to denote the glottal stop, e, written alone or with a carrier, alone o with a carrier, o yen o pound, o currency, o. In academic work, the hamza is transliterated with the modifier letter right half ring, while the modifier letter left half ring transliterates the letter Euro-an, which represents a different sound, not found in English. Letters lacking an initial or medial version are never linked to the letter that follows, even within a word. The hamza has a single form, since it is never linked to a preceding or following letter. However, it is sometimes combined with a WAW, ya or Euro unregistered trademark, or Alif, and in that case the carrier behaves like an ordinary WAW, ya or Euro unregistered trademark, or Alif. The shape of the final ya or Euro unregistered trademark is always undotted upamel in both print and handwriting in Egypt and Sudan, mainly. Modified letters: the following are not individual letters, but rather different contextual variants of some of the Arabic letters. Ligatures. The use of ligature in Arabic is common. There is one compulsory ligature, that for Loam plus Alif, which exists in 2 forms. All other ligatures are optional. A more complex ligature that combines as many as 7 distinct components is commonly used to represent the word al-h. The only ligature within the primary range of Arabic script in Unicode is Loam plus Alif. This is the only one compulsory for fonts and word processing. Other ranges are for compatibility to older standards and contain other ligatures, which are optional, Loam plus Alif, UO radian per second Euro. Note: Unicode also has in its presentation form bfegs range a code for this ligature. If your browser and font are configured correctly for Arabic, the ligature displayed above should be identical to this one, U plus FEFB Arabic ligature lam with ALF isolated form. IA Euro. U plus 0640 Arabic tatrial plus Loam plus Alif, U Euro UO radian per second Euro. Note: Unicode also has in its presentation form BU plus FEGS range a code for this ligature. If your browser and font are configured correctly for Arabic, the ligature displayed above should be identical to this one, U plus FEFC Arabic ligature lam with AL final form, I1/4 Euro. Another ligature in the Unicode presentation form A range U plus FB50 to U plus FDXX is the special code for glyph for the ligature AL-H, U plus FDF2 Arabic ligature AL an isolated form. I² a Euro. This is a workaround for the shortcomings of most text processors, which are incapable of displaying the correct vowel marks for the word al-H in Quran. Because Arabic script is used to write other texts rather than Quran only, rendering Loam plus Ha Euro unregistered trademark as the previous ligature is considered faulty, if one of a number of fonts is installed on a computer, the word will appear without diacritics, loem plus ha euro unregistered trademark, uua euro a or auuu. Alive plus loem plus ha euro unregistered trademark, oom uua euro a or oom uu. Alive plus loem plus u plus 0651 Arabic shada plus u plus 0670 Arabic letter superscript alef plus ha euro unregistered trademark, oom u degree ua. An attempt to show them on the faulty fonts without automatically adding the gemination mark and the superscript alive, although may not display as desired on all browsers, is by adding the u plus 200d after the first or second loem, alive plus loem plus u plus 200d 0 width joiner plus ha euro unregistered trademark, oom ua euro a euro auu euro euro. Gemination. Gemination is the doubling of a consonant. Instead of writing the letter twice, Arabic places a W-shaped sign called shada above it. Note that if a vowel occurs between the two consonants, the letter will simply be written twice. The diacritic only appears where the consonant at the end of one syllable is identical to the initial consonant of the following syllable. Nunation. Nunation is the addition of a final na to a noun or adjective. The vowel before it indicates grammatical case. In written Arabic, nunation is indicated by doubling the vowel diacritic at the end of the word. Vowels. Users of Arabic usually write long vowels but omit short ones, so readers must utilize their knowledge of the language in order to supply the missing vowels. However, in the education system and particularly in classes on Arabic grammar, these vowels are used since they are crucial to the grammar. An Arabic sentence can have a completely different meaning by a subtle change of the vowels. This is why in an important text such as the Cura Euro unregistered trademark A and the three basic vowel signs are mandated, like the A N R E K T and all the other diacritics or other types of marks, for example the cantillation signs. Short vowels. In the Arabic handwriting of everyday use, in general publications, and on street signs, short vowels are typically not written. On the other hand, copies of the Cura Euro unregistered trademark AN cannot be endorsed by the religious institutes that review them unless the diacritics are included. Children's books, elementary school texts, and Arabic language grammars in general will include diacritics to some degree. These are known as vocalized texts. Short vowels may be written with diacritics placed above or below the consonant that precedes them in the syllable, called enrekt. All Arabic vowels, long and short, follow a consonant. In Arabic, words like ali, or alif, for example, start with a consonant, a life. Long vowels, in the fully vocalized Arabic text found in texts such as Quran, a longer following a consonant other than a hamza is written with a shorter sign on the consonant plus an alif after it. Long a is written as a sign for short I plus a ya unregistered trademark. And long angstrom as a sign for short u plus a yw. Briefly, a micron florin equals a plus or minus y equals a, and a microwatt equals angstrom. Longer following a hamza may be represented by an alif madda or by a free hamza followed by an alif. The table below shows vowels placed above or below a dotted circle replacing a primary consonant letter or a shada sign. For clarity in the table, the primary letters on the left used to mark these long vowels are shown only in their isolated form. Please note that most consonants do connect to the left with alif, yw and ya unregistered trademark written then with their medial or final form. Additionally, the letter ya unregistered trademark in the last row may connect to the letter on its left, and then will use a medial or initial form. Use the table of primary letters to look at their actual glyph and joining types. In unvocalized text, the long vowels are represented by the vowel in question, alif mat to the first yw, or ya unregistered trademark. Long vowels written in the middle of a word of unvocalized text are treated like consonants with a sukha n in a text that has full diacritics. Here also, the table shows long vowel letters only in isolated form for clarity. Combinations uo section and uso section are always pronounced wa and ya respectively. The exception is when uo section is the verb ending, where alif is silent, resulting in angstrom. In addition, when transliterating names and loanwords, Arabic language speakers write out most or all the vowels as long, meaning it approaches a true alphabet. Diphthongs. The diphthongs are represented in vocalized text as follows: vowel omission, an Arabic syllable can be open or closed, open CV, consonant vowel, closed, CVC. A normal text is composed only of a series of consonants plus vowel lengthening letters. Thus, the word kalb, heart, is written QLB, and the word Caleb, he turned around, is also written QLB. To write Caleb without this ambiguity, we could indicate that the L is followed by a short A by writing a faithon above it. To write kalb, we would instead indicate that the L is followed by no vowel by marking it with a diacritic called suka N, like this, URM. This is one step down from full vocalization, where the vowel after the Q would also be indicated by a fatter YNR, URM. The Q unregistered trademark AN is traditionally written in full vocalization. The long I sound in some Qurans is written with a kasra followed diacriticless ya unregistered trademark, and long U by a dhamma followed by a bewa W. In other Qurans, this ya and this wa carry a suka N. Outside of the Q unregistered trademark AN, the latter convention is extremely rare, to the point that ya unregistered trademark with suka N will be unambiguously read as the diphthong, and wa W with suka N will be read. For example, the letters MYL can be read like English meal or like English male, or also some other ways, like myel or myel. But if a suka is added on the ya, then the mime cannot have a suka, cannot have a dhamma, and cannot have a kasra, so it must have a fatha, and the only possible pronunciation is. By the same token, myt with a sukun over the y can be made but not mayite or meet, and mwt with a sukun on the w can only be mot, not moot. Vowel marks are always written as if the rabi vowels were in fact pronounced, even when they must be skipped in actual pronunciation. So, when writing the name or yen mad, it is optional to place a sukun on the an, but a sukun is forbidden on the d, because that d would carry a dhamma if any other word followed, as in or yen mad zaja, meaning Ahmad is my husband. Another example, the sentence that in correct Arabic must be pronounced or yen mad zawjan shara, meaning Ahmed is a wicked husband, is usually mispronounced as or yen mad zawj shara. Yet, for the purposes of Arabic grammar and orthography, is treated as if it were not mispronounced and as if yet another word followed it, that is, if adding any vowel marks, they must be added as if the pronunciation were or yen mad zawjan shara run with the tanween un at the very end. So, it is correct to add an untanween sign on the final R, but actually pronouncing it would be a hypercorrection. Also, it is never correct to write a sukun on that R, even though in actual pronunciation that R is sukuned. Of course, if the correct IRA sent B is a suka-un, it may be optionally written. The suka N is also used for transliterating words into the Arabic script. The Persian word terahertz cubed U copyright, for example, might be written with a suka N above the I plus or minus to signify that there is no vowel sound between that letter and the U copyright. Additional letters, regional variations, U unregistered trademark a ʻarabīyah variation of the letter U. UA euro and U radian per second a ʻarabīyah variation of standard letter or euro. Additional modified letters, used in non-Arabic languages, or in Arabic for transliterating names, loanwords, spoken dialects only, include, sometimes used for writing names, loanwords and dialects, a euro used in Kurdish language when written in Arabic script and sometimes used in Arabic language to represent the sound when transliterating names and loanwords in Arabic. Also used in writing dialects with that sound. Transliterates. Also used as PAR in the Joy script. The phoneme in Tunisia and some other regions of Maghreb is rendered using U beta euro. U3/4 a euro used to represent the phoneme in Persian, Urdu, and Kurdish. Sometimes used in Arabic language when transliterating names and loanwords, although Arabic mostly substitutes for in the transliteration of names and loanwords. So, 7-up can be transcribed as oqduaox or oqduaeuro. A euro used to represent. It is used in Persian, Urdu, and Kurdish and sometimes used when transliterating names and loanwords in Arabic. In the Iraqi spoken dialect it may be used, especially when referring in the feminine, although it is rarely written, as well as rarely used in the Maghribi spelling. Nevertheless, Arabic usually substitutes other letters in the transliteration of names and loanwords. Normally the combination O is used to transliterate the, as in Chad. In Egypt euro is used for. In Israel, it is used to render an Arabic language, for example on road signs. Ka in the Joy script. Euro used to represent. Normally used in Persian, Kurdish, and Urdu. Often names and loanwords with are transliterated in Arabic with florin, u, o or o, which may or may not change the original sound. In Egypt O is normally pronounced, e. Euro a Maghribi letter, sometimes used for, e. In Tunisia it is sometimes used to represent the phoneme. In final and isolate form it has the form which resembles the letter uqaf whence it derives. Warrior euro a Maghribi letter for, t angstrom florin. Euro Saraiki, euro, Saraiki, y unregistered trademark euro, Saraiki, uqubda euro, Saraiki, yv euro, Saraiki, used in languages other than Arabic. Numerals. There are two main kinds of numerals used along with Arabic text. Western Arabic numerals and Eastern Arabic numerals. In most of present-day North Africa, the usual Western Arabic numerals are used. Like Western Arabic numerals, in Eastern Arabic numerals, the units are always rightmost, and the highest value leftmost. Letters as numerals. In addition, the Arabic alphabet can be used to represent numbers. This usage is based on the abjad and order of the alphabet. O section alif is 1, O bar euro unregistered trademark is 2, O jar m is 3, and so on until Ushur euro unregistered trademark equals 10, U florin kf equals 20, U lam equals 30, a euro, O plus or minus ra euro unregistered trademark equals 200, a euro, O gain equals 1000. This is sometimes used to produce chronograms. History. The Arabic alphabet can be traced back to the Nabatean alphabet used to write the Nabatean dialect of Aramaic. The first known text in the Arabic alphabet is a late 4th century inscription from Jabal Ram in Jordan, but the first dated one is a trilingual inscription at Sabed in Syria from 512. However, the epigraphic record is extremely sparse, with only 5 certainly pre-Islamic Arabic inscriptions surviving, though some others may be pre-Islamic. Later, dots were added above and below the letters to differentiate them. The first surviving document that definitely uses these dots is also the first surviving Arabic papyrus, dated April 643, although they did not become obligatory until much later. Important texts were and still are frequently memorized, especially in Quran memorization, a practice which probably arose partially from a desire to avoid the great ambiguity of the script. Later still, vowel marks and the hamza were introduced, beginning sometime in the latter half of the 7th century, preceding the first invention of Syriac and Hebrew vocalization. Initially, this was done by a system of red dots, said to have been commissioned by an Umayyad governor of Iraq, a currency Urjad ibn Yusuf, a dot above equals a dot below equals I, a dot on the line equals U, and double dots indicated new nation. However, this was cumbersome and easily confusable with the letter distinguishing dots, so about 100 years later, the modern system was adopted. The system was finalized around 786 by Al-Farahada. Arabic printing presses. Although Napoleon Bonaparte generally receives credit for introducing the printing press to Egypt during his invasion of that country in 1798, and though he did indeed bring printing presses and Arabic script presses to print the French occupation's official newspaper ʻarabīyah, printing in the Arabic language started several centuries earlier. Following Gutenberg's invention of the printing press in 1450, Gregorio de Grega, a Venetian, published in 1514 an entire prayer book in Arabic script entitled Kitab Salat al-Sawa'i, intended for the Eastern Christian communities. The script was allegedly crude and almost unreadable. Famed type designer Robert Grandjean, working for Cardinal Ferdinando de' Medici, succeeded in designing elegant Arabic typefaces, and the Medici press published many Christian prayer and scholarly Arabic texts in the late 16th century. Maronite monks at the Mar'kazayeh monastery in Mount Lebanon published the first Arabic books to use movable type in the Middle East. The monks transliterated the Arabic language using Syriac script. It took a goldsmith to design and implement the first true Arabic script movable type printing press in the Middle East. The Greek Orthodox monk Abjad has set up an Arabic language printing press using movable type at the monastery of St. John at the town of Deir el-Shuwayr in Mount Lebanon, the first homemade press in Lebanon using true Arabic script. He personally cut the type molds and did the founding of the elegant typeface. He created the first true Arabic script type in the Middle East. The first book came off his press in 1734. This press continued in use until 1899. Computers and the Arabic alphabet. The Arabic alphabet can be encoded using several character sets, including ISO 8859-6, Windows 1256 and Unicode, in the latter thanks to the Arabic segment, entries U+0600 to U+06FF. However, neither of these sets indicate the form each character should take in context. It is left to the rendering engine to select the proper glyph to display for each character. For compatibility with previous standards, initial, medial, final and isolated forms can be encoded separately in Unicode. However, they can also be inferred from their joining context, using the same encoding. The following table shows this common encoding, in addition to the compatibility encodings for their normally contextual forms. Unicode. As of Unicode 6.1, the following ranges encode Arabic characters: Arabic, Arabic supplement, Arabic extended A, Arabic presentation forms A, Arabic presentation forms B, Arabic mathematical alphabetic symbols 1EEOO-1EEFF. The basic Arabic range encodes the standard letters and diacritics, but does not encode contextual forms. And also includes the most common diacritics and Arabic indic digits. U+06D6 to U+06ED encode Quranic annotation signs such as end of ayah UU and start of Rab LHIZBU. The Arabic supplement range encodes letter variants mostly used for writing African languages. The Arabic extended A range encodes additional Quranic annotations and letter variants used for various non-Arabic languages. The Arabic presentation forms A range encodes contextual forms and ligatures of letter variants needed for Persian, Urdu, Sindhi and Central Asian languages. The Arabic presentation forms B range encodes spacing forms of Arabic diacritics, and more contextual letter forms. The Arabic mathematical alphabetical symbols block encodes characters used in Arabic mathematical expressions. See also the notes of the section on modified letters. Keyboards. Keyboards designed for different nations have different layouts, so that proficiency in one style of keyboard such as Iraq's does not transfer to proficiency in another keyboard such as Saudi Arabia's. Differences can include the location of non-alphabetic characters. All Arabic keyboards allow typing Roman characters, for example, for the URL in a web browser. Thus, each Arabic keyboard has both Arabic and Roman characters marked on the keys. Usually the Roman characters of an Arabic keyboard conform to the QWERTY layout, but in North Africa, where French is the most common language typed using the Roman characters, the Arabic keyboards are AZERTY. To encode a particular written form of a character, there are extra code points provided in Unicode which can be used to express the exact written form desired. The range Arabic presentation forms A contain ligatures while the range Arabic presentation forms B contains the positional variants. These effects are better achieved in Unicode by using the zero-width joiner and non-joiner, as these presentation forms are deprecated in Unicode, and should generally only be used within the internals of text rendering software. When using Unicode as an intermediate form for conversion between character encodings, or for backwards compatibility with implementations that rely on the hard coding of glyph forms. Finally, the Unicode encoding of Arabic is in logical order, that is, the characters are entered, and stored in computer memory, in the order that they are written and pronounced without worrying about the direction in which they will be displayed on paper or on the screen. Again, it is left to the rendering engine to present the characters in the correct direction, using Unicode's bidirectional text features. In this regard, if the Arabic words on this page are written left to right, it is an indication that the Unicode rendering engine used to display them is out of date. There are competing online tools, for example YAML editor, allowing to enter Arabic letters without having Arabic support installed on a PC and without the knowledge of the layout of the Arabic keyboard. Handwriting recognition, the first software program of its kind in the world that identifies Arabic handwriting in real time, has been developed by researchers at Ben-Gurion University. The prototype enables the user to write Arabic words by hand on an electronic screen, which then analyzes the text and translates it into printed Arabic letters in a thousandth of a second. The error rate is less than 3%, according to Dr. Jihad El-Sana, from BGU's Department of Computer Sciences, who developed the system along with master's degree student Fodi Bayadzi. See also, Arabic calligraphy, Arabic diacritics, Arabic numerals, Arabic script about other languages written in Arabic letters. Arabic Unicode, Arabic chat alphabet, ArabTeX provides Arabic support for text and latex, Razm, Romanization of Arabic, South Arabian alphabet, Perso-Arabic script, additional Arabic letters, Arabic Braille, Algerian Braille, references. External links, Learn Arabic alphabet with audio, a very creative way to teach someone the Arabic alphabet in 28 minutes br. Wisam Shaf, interactive audio lesson for learning the Arabic alphabet, named Entity Recognition a for a discussion of inconsistencies and variations of Arabic written text. Arabetics a for a discussion of consistency and uniformization of Arabic written text. Learn Arabic letters and Quran reading, Arabic alphabet course videos guide, open source fonts for Arabic script, online Arabic keyboard, Arabic at DMOZ. This article contains major sections of text from the very detailed article Arabic alphabet from the French Wikipedia, which has been partially translated into English. Further translation of that page, and its incorporation into the text here, are welcomed.